Hey guys, how you doing? This is Benjamin with Benjamin Exotics, and while this video is being uploaded pretty late at night, because I've been running around today getting different things and doing some other videos for you guys, really quickly in this video we're going to discuss frozen versus live feeders for snakes. We're not going to go over the ethics of either one of them. We're going to be looking at the benefits for your snake, because as you guys probably know, there are downsides and upsides to both, and today I picked up a bunch of these guys. I think 5. I have like 3 left now. But let's see if we can get a quick little zoom on one of these guys. Actually pretty cute. This one is that's a female. It's one of the only females we got. And then we have 2 more. Maybe. 1, 2. Okay, so these are all alive, as you can see. Very much alive. So, and then this over here, obviously, because it's not running away, and because of how it looks, this is our frozen rat. Now this is probably about a medium to a large, and these are just little, like, fuzzies. So that's like the mom to this, almost. Kind of, not really, but speaking, that's a male. Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. But really quickly, let's go over the pros and cons of each. Okay. Live doesn't have too many pros, to be honest. But there are a few. Number 1, your snake's going to accept live, in my opinion. If you were talking about ball pythons, specifically, ball pythons are going to accept live way more than they're going to accept frozen thawed, okay? Not true for all cases, but in most cases, they're going to want live more than frozen thawed. You're normally never going to have a problem. They're normally going to eat both just fine, but having live can probably have them eat a little bit more because it kicks in a better food response. A second thing with live is that it is more, I guess, natural. And besides those two, there really aren't too many pros to live. The only pro to live that I can think is that you're actually able to see the quality of the rats before they get fed off. So you're able to see which rats are healthy, which rats aren't. Like, I can look at this rat and go, oh yeah, this is a healthy, happy little rat. Where if I got it frozen, I wouldn't be able to really see if there were any health problems going on with the rat that I wouldn't want to feed the snake off for. But besides those 3 reasons, which are minimal reasons at best, as long as you're getting from quality sources, live is not really a way you're going to want to always go. Now, I do go live for babies just because I get them eating much quicker, but let's look at the frozen pros. Or actually, no, let's look at the live cons, which are basically the frozen pros. So, cons with live. Availability. These guys are not the easiest thing to come across. Let's see if we can get a zoom in on this guy. They're not the easiest guys to come across. You really have to have somebody that's breeding them a lot to be able to get, especially little ones like this. Besides availability, the second thing is that these guys, at this stage, they're fine. They're not going to do anything to your snake. But when they get to this size, they can bite. So your snake grabs this thing by the tail, it's going to whip around and bite your snake in the eye, and your snake can lose its vision. So these are much more dangerous. Or, sorry, what am I saying? If this was alive, it would be much more dangerous than a frozen. So I wish I had, some bigger ones of these, but they wouldn't be sitting on the table like these. They'd be running all around the place. Another con to live, besides availability and that they are going to bite, is that those are probably the 2 biggest ones. There's a few other things I could discuss, but basically they're not as available to get these guys, and they can bite when they get to a certain size and hurt your snake. But besides those 2, there's really no more cons to these guys. In my opinion, the pros way outweigh the cons with going with frozen, because frozen is going to be easier to keep. It's going to be, in the long run, safer for your snake, and the availability is much more. Now, you do have to watch for quality. Like, this rat right here is okay quality. I'd much rather like this rat to be a bit beefier. But besides that, this is a pretty good quality-sized rat. This was from Rodent Pro. I kind of like Perfect Prey's quality of rat a little bit better, but these guys are still pretty good. Honestly, I will be ordering from Perfect Prey next time because I was a little bit disappointed with Rodent Pro, but that's just a little thing right there. And that's basically the video, guys. So, quickly debriefing. These little guys right here, live, they're great, but they're harder to find, and at a certain age, they can bite your snake. And the pros are that it's a little bit more natural for your snake. Your snake will probably eat a little bit better, and you can check on the health of the rat before you feed it off. You're not going to have a rat that has any tumors that you're not going to find about, or that a rat that's, almost about to die because it has some sort of cancer or something that you're feeding to your snake. So, those are the pros for these guys, but they also have cons, and in my opinion, the pros are basically way outweighed by the cons. The difference between your snake eating a little bit more often and your snake getting bit in the eye or in the scale, getting scars and losing, sight. Again, many people feed with live. I fed with live for 3 years, had no problems, but for the average pet keeper, I would much rather be recommending a frozen rat than these live. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, also, don't forget, if you like this video, give it a like. If you don't agree with anything that I said, please leave it down in the comments. And if you guys do like the channel overall, don't forget to subscribe. If you guys leave a good amount of comments, you will be sponsored. And I guess, sponsored. You will get a shout out on a future video. So, as I said before, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.